Okay, this is part 2 of these notes. So we were on this next to last example. And like I was saying, you need to plug in both of these sets of points into your equations to check and make sure that they both work. So not just one of them, but they both have to work for it to be the final answer. So when you're plugging these in, f of x, remember that is actually your y value. This entire piece, f of x, is your y value. So this is where your 9 would get plugged in, and then your x value was 4. So 2 times 4 is 8 plus 10 is 18, which is not equal to 9. So automatically answer choice A is out because the first point I tried did not work. Now letter choice B. Remember f of x is your y value, so I have 9 equals 2 times 4 plus 1. So I'm just plugging in my 9 and my 4 for my x value. 2 times 4 is 8 plus 1 is 9. Now, this first point does work. You cannot assume that that is your final answer. You need to plug in your other point that was given to make sure that it is a solution as well. So now your y value was a -7. So -7 equals 2 times your x value of -4 plus 1. 2 times -4 is a -8 plus 1 is a -7. So because both of the points gave you a true statement at the end, then B is your final answer. Okay. All right, last example for these notes. Write the equation of a line using the information from the table below. So you're given a table and you have to write the equation of a line. Now, this is very similar to the examples where you were given 2 sets of points. Okay? The only difference here is you're actually given 4 sets of points. Okay? Remember, time is typically your x values. So these are your x values, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Your y values are in the right-hand column, your distance, which is in miles. Okay? So you are given 4 points for here. You just need to choose 2 of them. So you have to choose 2 of the points that were given to you. I just chose 4, 232, and 6, 348. So remember, these are each your x values. These are the y values that pair up with them. So 4, 232, and 6, 348. Now you could have chosen any set of 2 points here, and you still would have gotten to the same answer. So the first thing I need to do, and it's just like these previous examples on this page, you need to first find your slope when you're given 2 points. So I have to calculate the slope. 348 minus 232 is 116. 6 minus 4 is 2. This does simplify, it reduces. 116 divided by 2 is 58. So I now know that my slope is 58. Okay, now remember, you have the slope. You choose one of these 2 points to plug into your equation then. So y equals mx plus b becomes 232 equals 58 times 4 plus b. Okay, so I chose to use the point 4, 232. When you simplify, you get 58 times 4 is 232. Subtract that to the other side, you end up with that b equals 0. So that means that we do not have a y-intercept in this place, or in this equation. It's exactly at 0. So excuse me, it's not that we don't have one, but it's at 0. Okay, so y equals 58x plus 0, or you can just change this to y equals 58x. You don't have to have the plus 0 on the end. So again, this was your concept number 4, writing linear equations in slope-intercept form, and this was part 2 of the notes.